And good evening, basketball fans, and welcome out to the Eagles Nest here on the campus of Holy Savior Menard, where we are in for a good one tonight. I am Doug Gann with 446 Sports, and it is our lighted up advertising game of the week as the Eagles and Lady Eagles welcome in the Rams and Lady Rams, yeah, I said it, Lady Rams of Oak Hill. I am Doug Gann alongside of my broadcast partner, KP.
Good evening, everybody. Holy Savior Menard, welcome.
Man, Doug, good to be out here tonight. Girls coming off a big victory off of Bulls last week, looking for another good game tonight.
Let's head it down courtside and we'll get to the public address before we get things started.
Please rise as we say a prayer and a pledge.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, we ask your blessing on the game we're about to play. Give each one of us the courage to play this game in a manner which by your words and our actions is pleasing to you. Let us enter into this competition in a spirit of sportsmanship and with the respect for the members of the opposing team. Please bless each one of us, especially coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us safe from harm and help us be aware of your presence with us in this game. Through Christ our Lord, amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the
Flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll stay down with our public address announcer for the introduction of tonight's starters, and then we'll get back ready for you.
And now the starting lineup for the Oak Hill Lady Rams. At forward, 5'8", freshman number 3, Jocelyn Johnson. At forward, 5'8", sophomore number 33, Rosalind Doucet. At guard, 5'2", junior number 10, Maddie Dancy. At guard, 5'7", senior number 24, Lainey Johnson. At point guard, 5'6", senior number 34, Amaya Ports. And now the starting lineup for your Holy Savior Menard Eagles. At guard, 5'5", junior number 10, Mia Rubio. At forward, 5'6", senior number 2, Kaylee Methvin. At forward, 5'4", senior number 21, Sawyer Shelton. At point guard, 5'4", number 5, Jamie Sue Borlaug. And at center, 5'10", senior number 20, Carly Maynard.
And there you have it, getting ready to get things going here. Oak Hill, Menard, in what should be a good one. Coach Casey West and her Lady Rams have made their way over here, and they're playing a lot better ball than they did at the start of the season. They went on a stretch right before this. They lost 3 in a row, but it was to Ash, it was to Zachary, and teams of the like. So they're trying to poise and get themselves in line for a district title.
Yeah, we saw them the other night against Rose Pine. They had a good game against them. Lost right at the last minute by 1, so looking forward to a good game tonight.
Yeah, big night the other night as they knock off Glenmora in district play. And again, this was noted, this is not a district game. These two are out of district. Well, you get a good look at Kaylee Methvin there in the center and Lainey Johnson. Showing you just what sportsmanship and these girls playing together. They play softball against each other. They play basketball against each other. They've done all of that through the years. But Methvin and Johnson set to jump center here. Ball is up and we are underway. It is controlled by Danzy. Danzy has it for the Lady Rams. Over to Roz. Roz will make her way and kicks it outside the boogie. And that's, you heard the starting lineups where Ducey will fire from 3. That one up and no good. Rebound controlled by Sawyer Shelton. And the Lady Eagles will have their first offensive set. Bordelon gets it back over to Shelton. Thought about 3, but that collapsing defense will be there most of the night. KP, you've got two very similar teams in this one.
Yeah, Coach West is not going to she's going to make them work for those points, make them work to get the ball into Carly.
Sawyer firing away from downtown, no good. Boogie pulls that one down and off to Maya Courts, who tries to go the length of the court with it, and Methvin says, no, we're not going to do that.
Good steal there.
Jamie Sue now makes her way to the inside, trying to get it in. And you look at them collapsing on Carly before she has not touched it yet.
Yeah, they're going to make them make some outside shots before they let that ball go inside to Carly.
A minute into the game, and Menard has not touched the basketball yet. We're not going to count that one down there. Inside it goes. Now back outside. Boogie from downtown. She's got it. First three of the game. First basket is up, and it's good. And a kickball there. It looked like I was tending to the scoreboard. Is that what he called there, Kevin?
Yep, him kickball out on Oak Hill. Menard retains possession.
You will see both of these teams pressure constantly in this one. Jamie Sue will pull up. There goes Carr, still trying to get in, but they front her with Duce, who's a very formidable defender to put in front of Menard.
She's got some height on her. She can keep that ball up in there and keep it high.
Outside it goes to Danzy. She'll try to make her way in through that zone defense. Kicks it back out. And there's going to be a held ball that's called there. So good job by Jamie Sue Bordelon to get in position to pull that one down. Don't forget it is doubleheader action. You saw the freshmen, Menard's freshman boys played the Ash freshman boys, won that game. JV played Oak Hill's JV boys and won that game. And now we have varsity girls action. Near steal by Johnson as she jumps into the passing lane. Nothing doing there.
That's what you were talking about, Doug. Two very similar teams going to play a very similar style.
Oh gosh, look, they are mirror images of each other, the way they play with their physicality, their tempo, and their ability to shoot threes. Outside it goes. Methvin will try her hand. Three ball bounces around, no good, and Johnson, one of the smaller players, gets in there and gets it, but Jamie Sue able to pull that one away. Out it goes to Rubio. She thinks twice about it, kicks it over to Sawyer, and that's the ball movement that you wanted to see, KP.
That's what you're going to have to do to be patient. Get her the ball. It's going to take a little while, but you're going to have to be patient to do it.
There's that pressure of the Lady Eagles that comes out past midcourt. Johnson cross quarter, top of the key. That one up and no good, and Kaylee Methvin pulls that board down. Back the other way, the Lady Eagles go. 2.5 minutes into this one.
Great pass.
Inside to Menard, and Johnson's going to get whistled for the foul there. The one thing you have to watch out for if you are Coach West and this Lady Rams team is not getting Lady Johnson in foul trouble.
Yep, she's going to be a key to keeping Carly off the board. She's the only, looks like the only other size that they really have, so it's going to be key.
Substitutions coming in. Looks like Emma Wiggins makes her way in alongside of Braylee Cetus. Danzy will come out, as does Boogie Johnson. And immediately, one thing you've got to watch for is Braylee Cetus. She'll get going quickly. Duce from downtown, front iron, shooter's touch, and that is a three ball. Foul is going to be whistled, and that's just, you've heard it talked about, that shooter's touch.
Yep, that's a good shooter's roll there. She got the roll. Looks like that's a foul in the backcourt.
Foul on Amaya Courts is who they called that on, and here's that full court pressure. And what else? You get it into the hands of Sawyer Shelton.
Yeah.
She and Jamie Sue, I think, will be able to control this press. And there you go, get it right over to her.
Yep, absolutely. I agree with you.
Sawyer calls for it again. She'll try her second three, no good. Rebound controlled by Johnson, and off they go to Cetus.
Coach West is going to make them make those shots. Plain and simple.
I don't think she'll let Carly Menard beat her tonight.
No, she's not.
Carly will do it defensively, though.
Yep.
That's a good rejection on Amaya Courts. Laney from downtown, top of the key for three, Laney Johnson. And
quick time out there.
What you got to watch out for, similarities are ball pressure, physicality, and the ability to shoot the three.
Well, the difference in the game so far is Oak Hills have made 3 threes, and we've missed all 3 of ours. The difference in the ball game.
Again, Oak Hill, who has been down to March Madness, I think probably the last 4 seasons in a row.
At least.
Struggling this year, but lost a lot of their starters. Lost all 5 from that state championship team a couple of years ago, 3 years ago maybe now.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. All 5 of them.
Well, they just that group has that group has graduated and moved on, but you've got some young ladies that have played with them, like Lainey Johnson, Roz Duce. Those have been around the program that time.
Coach West is always going to have a good program at Oak Hill.
Yep, they start with little dribblers at 5 years old and work their way up. Mia Rubio set to inbounds here. She'll do it from underneath her basket. Able to move around off the made basket. Gets it into Sawyer, who is just creating space. That one knocked away by Cetus, and it will stay with Menard.
Yeah, when you got Cetus in front of you and
inside it goes to Carly, and she's
Laney behind you.
Second basket.
Looks like that's their defense. They're going to put the Cetus in front of her and Laney behind her.
Yep. Not necessarily a box and one, but a double look. There's Carly with her second block, and they're going to call the foul down low, and that looked like a good block.
Good contest there from Carly.
That'll be the first personal foul, first team, and that'll send Lainey Johnson to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one from Johnson is up, and it's good. Big shout out to our man Nick Morrow, who was up on camera for us tonight. Lainey, who went 14 of 19 in that big win over Glenmore, is now 2 for 2 tonight. Yep. So 16 of her last 21 she's made.
That's pretty good numbers right there on the
That's
press.
real good numbers.
Yep.
I don't know if I made 16 in my life. Rubio to the corner to Shelton. All the way across. Kaylee was there, but they close out with Johnson.
That's going to have to be a made shot.
For her third attempt at it, no good.
Yep.
Kaylee tries to give chase and runs into the wall out of bounds over to Oak Hill.
Yeah, they're going to make them make those outside shots to have a chance to win this game tonight. Plain and simple.
Oak Hill out to a big 11-4 lead. 3 threes and a couple of free throws in this one. 3:42 remaining here. Corner three for Duce is up. Front iron, no good. Chased down, and that's going to be a foul whistled on, they'll call that on Duce. Third team foul. That is just her first. Oh, caught that one just in full speed. Didn't have to let up on that at all. Outside it goes to Jamie Sue. A frenetic pace is what they call this. Rubio works it inside to Carly. She goes up, no good. That's been able to pull it back, and they'll reset. Back up to the top, and now swung around. Rubio step back, will take the three, but it airs that one out into the Oak Hill cheerleaders. But
good
a
hustle.
Tremendous save by Sawyer Shelton.
Another hustle play from Sawyer Shelton. Imagine that.
Well, you go back a couple of games, KP, or maybe the last game when she hit that three at the end of the third quarter from about 3/4.
And got fouled. Yep.
Look, I told somebody in the comments too, up by 30, you'll never get that call.
That's right. That's correct.
2:55 to go. Sawyer with a little inside fake gets it over to Jamie Sue. That three would have counted, but no good.
Good poke.
Good, poked away by Jamie Sue to get that one back.
Good pass.
Inside to Carly it goes. Carly's going to get her own rebound and still.
Got to have those.
That's the kind of shots that you're going to have to stay in this one. Braylee Cetus fires away, no good. Inside, rebound controlled by Boogie Johnson, and she gets her first basket of the game. Name is officially Jocelyn Johnson, but if you call her that, she doesn't answer to it much.
Yeah, breaking the press is not going to be the problem here. It's going to be making the shots.
Well, Wiggins nearly gets to that one, but Jamie Sue able to hold. They just extend that defense out.
Yep.
Both of these squads do. You know, KP, we saw this Pitkin game, which was one of the ones that we saw Menard lose, and they've not lost but 4 or 5 of them this year.
Yep.
They were forcing other players to hit shots, and they were doubling down and tripling down on Carly.
And not just shots, but that shot right there. It's the open threes that they're going to make you make, because if you're a good coach and you've scouted this team, you know what you've got to do to have a chance to beat them.
Let me tell you, Carly Maynard sneaks up on no one. Everybody in this state knows the caliber player that 20 is. Methvin now near side. They'll work it over the top of Cetus, but unable to control it. And I think that Oak Hill will give Menard all of this out top of the key. There's Courts who jumps in and steals that one. And Maya with a little stutter step. The steal and the score for Maya Courts. Minute 23, and this lead is ballooned up to 15-4. Coach Craig letting them play through it. There's Kaylee, needs to hit that one. Thank you very much. That one is up and in.
She called glass. I heard that. She said glass.
As long as you call it, it's good to go. And they've just got, they need things like that to work. Boogie will stop there. That one no good. Rubio pulls that one down and gets it to Jamie Sue, who rolls, gets out under a minute. Methvin stops, shoots a little 12-footer, no good. Over the head of, that was Cetus over the top of Sawyer.
Yeah, her being so much taller than Sawyer, she could touch it before Sawyer could.
The rotation comes around, and you see, let's see, Danzy back in, and it looks like that's the only one that came in. That three is up, and it is good. Sawyer Shelton. Sawyer hit her first home run of her career last year. Not to get away from basketball. There's another steal. Inside it goes to Sawyer. And, oh, you got to take that up if you're Shelton.
Too unselfish there. Yep. Too
Johnson
unselfish.
Pulls that one down. She's unable to get it to fall. Boy, I like them letting them play underneath there. That one's going to go out on Menard. But I do like that they didn't quick whistle the held ball.
Very unselfish play there from Sawyer, but in that case, she needs to take that shot.
Yep. 17 seconds to go here in the first. That is tightened up a good bit. What was an 11-point lead is down to 5. Laney changes things up a little bit, and she gets her second three, make it 18-10. 3, 2.
Shot.
Needed to put that one up in the air. That'll do it for the first period of play. It is 18-10 after 1. We'll be right back. Second half action getting ready to go. KP, you take on the first period.
Well, it's obvious we're going to have to make some outside shots in this game to have a chance, which is what you expect. Coach West knows the strength of this Menard team, and it's going to be who makes the most outside shots tonight.
Well, we certainly welcome all of you that are watching this one, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube. Seeing an 18-point lead, Ducey goes to the basket, no good, controlled out by Jamie Sue. And they'll work to get the ball down the floor here. She is gathered up there. Methvin able to go right by Danzy. Sawyer with back-to-back threes, and Sawyer Shelton getting hot from downtown. That's 2 threes for her on the afternoon. Busy girl right now playing soccer, basketball, and softball. Got a couple of the holdovers playing. So there's a hold underneath. Yeah, they're going to get whistled. You're going to whistle Rubio as she had an arm of Johnson there.
Yeah, she's trying to defend a young lady that's about 4 inches taller than she is. That's difficult.
First team foul of the second half. First one for Danzy. Or correction, Rubio. Laney's defender had fallen. She was screaming for the ball. There's Ducey from downtown. no good. And Carly Maynard pulls out a rebound. Quickly down the floor goes Jamie Sue.
Wing it.
Methvin had a shot at it. Looks like they're going to sit back off of Rubio, and they'll come out on Methvin and Shelton. There it is inside. Foul is going to be whistled, and Laney's got her second one of the game.
Yeah, those are going to be key there. You're going to have to take your time, be patient, get that ball inside, and then Crawley's got to convert those.
One of the things you got to do if you're Menard here is go back inside. You've got 2 fouls on Laney Johnson.
That's right.
If you can get her to the bench with 3 fouls, you're not even midway in the second quarter.
It's big.
That one rolls around and is good. 18-14.
That would be big, I agree.
Laney does a good job of settling in. She'll play an aggressive defense and then back off. She's just solid. Both free throws up and good, and back to a 1-possession game. Courts trying to go from the left side. Just D'd up there by Jamie Sue and Carly. When you get past Jamie Sue, you think you got your man beat. You turn right and you're facing Carly. That's
right.
tough.
Yep.
Inside it goes to Carly, and she'll show ball handling skills.
That actually allows Jamie Sue and Sawyer to play a little more aggressively, knowing they had that help down there from Carly.
Yep. Help side defense is the key. 6:25 remain here until halftime. Boys and girls set to play. Girls are doing battle now. It is Oak Hill and Menard. Back up top to Boogie. She fires away. That one no good. But Duce able to pull the board down. Spun around. Danzy this time will fire around. She's off the mark. And that rebound just muscled away by the Lady Eagles. And Methvin has it trying to clear. I think if you saw that one, Rubio wasn't able to control that pass as quick as she wanted to. And it allowed the Oak Hill defenders to close on Carly.
And they're going to make her make a shot before it's all said and done.
Methvin from the corner, no good. Rebound goes up and over the head of Sawyer, and Laney Johnson pulls that one down.
She's got to be willing to at least shoot a couple of those and make them play, be honest there.
Definitely. Back up top, Amaya Courts. Well, Duce thought about, look how far out they had Maynard that time. They had her out on Duce.
Yep.
And it affected the shot, too. Foul is whistled on Amaya Courts. That may be her second team foul here. Yeah, that's just... So Courts and Boogie come off. Cetus back in the game, as well as Wiggins makes her way back in. It's just a 7th grader, KP, number 1.
Wow.
Sawyer trying it again. Front iron, no good. Carly pulls down a rebound.
Good pass. Got to shoot it.
That one bangs around, no good.
In and out there.
.446 remaining here until halftime. Don't miss that opportunity. In our lighted up advertising game of the week, that shot is up and it's good. Rubio fires that one up, no good. Sawyer there to clean things up. He'll get the and one, and that'll send Shelton to the line for the and one. Rubio or Danzy with the foul.
Now, Doug, even though she missed that shot there, them knowing that Rubio's willing to shoot it is going to bring that defense out a little bit.
That's correct. Love the game that Shelton is having tonight. She's hit from downtown. She's moved around a lot. She's been able to do some different things. And one is no good, but the rebound controlled by Methvin, and well, that'll just frustrate you. When you give up a rebound on there's Methvin's turnaround jumper from the free throw line, gets that to fall, and she's going to have there. And Sawyer Shelton with a steal, and it is big work happening by these Lady Eagles.
Another hustle play by Sawyer Shelton.
Methvin's going to be wide open for three. Got it, Kaylee Methvin. First lead of the night, and that is a 30-second timeout by Oak Hill. Listen to the crowd here at Menard. KP, it's just 22-20 in a game that was an 11-point lead at 15-4 in this game for Oak Hill. And Menard has just battled back behind the three-point shooting of Sawyer Shelton.
Well, we talked about it earlier. It's going to be who makes the outside shots. Right now we're on a roll. Called back into this game and got the lead.
If you notice, that's how we talked back in the first quarter, that is how Oak Hill opened up their big lead with the three-pointers. Second quarter, they haven't been making any of them, and that's caused Menard to be able to get back in it.
Right.
A lot of Menard basketball these next couple of days, KP. Thursday and Friday, I think. And Friday, tell us about that.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday. Friday, we're going to have a little visit from the Pro Burger in Winfield. They're going to bring us some food. We're going to be up here on Friday.
More importantly, it's senior night.
It's senior night. It's correct. It is senior night. Miss Sharanda Smith with Lighted Up Advertising.
Another steal by Sawyer, and she's got 6 already. Inside he goes to Menard.
That's a bucket.
Backs her way down.
Yep.
And that's just big-time work by Carly Menard, the Loyola signee.
Yep, senior night on Friday. We're going to celebrate all these girls that are going to be graduating. It'll be good.
Tried to get that around Menard, weren't able to, and Rubio was sitting there waiting on that one. Well, this is quite a run by this Lady Eagles team. Shelton, top of the key, she'll launch. Got it! Sawyer Shelton firing away. And another timeout. They'll take a full timeout. Goodness gracious. The momentum fully in the hands of the Lady Eagles, the 5th-ranked team in Division III. We'll be back right after this. We'll take it with them. Back to action we go here, and it has been a second period to forget if you're Coach Casey West and those Oak Hill Lady Rams. For Menard, it has been all that you've wanted. 3-point shooting in this period, and the steals. It has been a tremendous game by Sawyer Shelton. Of course, Kaylee, all of them have picked up. And KP, what did we tell you the difference was in that Pitkin game when they got beat?
Was the outside.
Sawyer was not here.
That's correct. She was sick. She helps with the ball handling and the shooting.
She takes a lot of pressure off of 20.
She does. And as long as they keep making these shots in this first half, the second half is going to be Carly Menard all day long.
Back to the top it goes, and Rubio will find Sawyer again. Such good patience not to shoot that one.
Take it, Mia.
Rubio will crank one up from downtown. Back iron misses that. And KP, they'll drop off of her until she proves she can make that.
Right, but at least her taking that shot's going to bring them out eventually.
And look, Coach Whittington not taking any chances really here, knowing that this Oak Hill team can strike at any moment. Back to Cetus it goes from downtown, no good. Courts chases that one down as we near the 2-minute mark. Sawyer, a good job not drawing the foul there. She goes through that ball as a foul. Inside to Duce, and Carly waiting right there. It's kind of doubling her too. There's a 3 launched and no good.
Jamie Sue boarded with the rebound.
Sawyer very wisely pulls things back, finds Carly heading down to the basket. He comes back and they'll get back in 4 out this thing. But I'm telling you, Oak Hill will not let that happen.
No. Coach West will come out and put pressure on him.
Yeah, they're not going to waste any time at all. Inside it goes to Carly, but look, if you're going to let her go out, and they're just all on top of Laney that time.
Once again, opening the inside up by making those 3-point shots is giving Carly someplace to operate.
And that's such a double-edged sword there. You come out to play defense here, and you get beat down low. Ducey from downtown, back iron, no good. Quickly out going the other way is Jamie Sue. See if she stops and pops. She does. No good. Rebound controlled by Courts of the Lady Rams. Oh, might would have been okay to let that one go. If I'm not mistaken, this game is 20-13 after 1. It has been all Oak Hill. We'll get some stats up here at halftime for this. But
this Amy McCartney's nice enough to send us those stats. We sure are appreciative.
Laney trying to get on the board, a little turnaround jumper, and does that one. And it's 29-22 in this one. Under a minute to play, and here comes that pressure, something that Oak Hill's not been able to do is press off a made basket because there haven't been any.
Right.
They'll send Wiggins out on Jamie Sue, who'll go by her. And back out they go, trying to use every little bit of this first half they can. Sawyer will just go to the basket. Laney is camping out down there and blocks that one. Spin move there. She goes up and over Carly, unable to get that to fall, and a good job by Methvin, like you said, just to let it go.
Yep, one shot here to end the half. Hope we get a good look.
Know that Oak Hill's not going to let them just sit back and hold it for one. Oh, Laney's going to pick up her third.
Bad foul right there to end the half. Coach West will not be happy about that at all.
Johnson will get her third personal foul, and that puts her behind the 8 ball. And they'll quickly get Boogie up and get Laney out so she doesn't pick up her 4th.
Yep. You can't get the third foul with 19 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, on a sideline dive in, too. That's something that you didn't want to happen.
That's right.
29-22, 19 ticks of the clock to go. Rubio able to back out. And Coach Casey is saying, go out. She's saying, Lope, don't let her. If they're not going to do anything, you stay back. Rubio now will run up. She kicks it away, and that's Boogie Johnson just sitting back and knocks that one away. And
I really wanted to see Rubio just come up and take that shot. They're going to give her that shot, make one.
Yeah. Cross court, it goes to Rubio. She's going to have kicks it back out. Methvin from the top of the key at the buzzer. Rolls around. Carly with the putback. Unable to get it to fall. My goodness. We have reached halftime. 29-22. Lady Eagles storm back and take the lead. We'll be back after all of this, getting ready for third quarter action after halftime. And folks, halftime winding down here at the Eagles Nest. It is a tale of 2 quarters. It was all Oak Hill in the first, but it has been nothing but the Eagles here in the second, and they built up a 29-22 lead, KP, after trailing by 11.
Well, they started hitting outside shots in the second quarter, just like we talked about, and I think that's going to open up Carly down low in the third quarter here and see if we can't stretch this lead a little bit.
Sawyer Shelton, you see her getting ready to inbound. She has been one of the stars of this one, as she is 3 from downtown tonight.
You can bet Coach West has got an adjustment made at halftime, though.
What do you adjust to, though? To come out and cover the defenders and leave Carly open?
That's the problem. That's the problem. If this Lady Eagles team makes outside shots, they're going to be hard to beat all the way through the playoffs.
The play of Jamie Sue Bordelon has been solid. There's Methvin from just inside the 3. Boogie pulls that one down, and look for
good pass.
Yeah, look for Oak Hill to run as much as they can. That one off the foot of Maddie Danzy, and a turnover.
Yeah, you're right. If they come out and start guarding the three-point line, it's going to open up Carly down low, and that's another problem.
If Menard can hit their outside shots like they did in the first, it's trouble for anybody they play.
Yep, and that's a one-man breaking the press right there from Jamie Sue. She didn't even need any help.
You can throw the record out the window with this Oak Hill team, because they are battle-tested and solid and will continue to come out. This game is going to tighten up. There's Danzy that pulls that one down. She'll get it back up top to Amaya. Amaya Courts works her way into the front court over to Laney, who is playing with 3 fouls.
Yeah, got to be real careful if you're Laney Johnson. You can't get that 4th foul.
But you can't take Laney out of there. Carly, they're going to whistle Jamie Sue, it looks like. It's either Jamie Sue or Carly. They do whistle Jamie Sue Bordelon with the personal foul, first team, and that's going to send Roz Duce to the line for Oak Hill. First free throw bangs around and is good. Duce, second free throw, back iron, no good, and Carly is going to get whistled for an offensive foul as she cleared out on Laney. Send her to the court.
You know, Coach West was scared that was on Laney.
Oh, she's watching it tentatively the entire time. Second, I think just the first personal foul on Carly. Second team. Outside it goes to court. She'll work her way underneath. Boogie's got it, and there's a basket.
Yep, great pass there.
4 straight now by the Lady Rams to get this thing back to a 2-possession game. Sawyer pulls up, turns around, cross-courts it to Jamie Sue. And you can see that zone is going to come all the way out, and it pays dividends there.
Yeah.
Well, one thing you know, both of these games, we talked about that earlier. There's a timeout. Coach Whittington's going to get them. We'll keep it here. But you talk about the crowd, and you've been out in it, KP, and you've seen that. Oak Hill always packs out their home crowd.
They do.
Menard does the same. And when you get the 2 combined, boy, it fills up Menard quick.
It does, and we're sitting right in the middle of them. We get to get both sides of it.
Feel like Harry Carey back when he would go do one from the bleachers for the Cubbies way back in the day. Timeout on the floor. 2 games going on. Don't forget, we've got St. Mary's and Montgomery. First St. Mary's basketball game that we've been able to do. And again, so 2 more games this week, KP, is that right here at the Eagles Nest, Thursday and Friday?
Yep, playing Arca on Thursday for
Acadiana Renaissance Charter Academy.
And then
they're out of Lafayette.
Right, and then I think the last district game of the year is senior night on Friday night for the Lady Eagles and the
last home one, because they'll make the trip to Port Barry, which is a district game as well.
Old Port Barry, way down there, down south.
Then I have to go to Bosco's down there. My goodness, that was good. I'm still eating on goodies that I bought from down there.
Sounds like that's a pretty good place to grab some.
Indeed it is. Menard content to drop back into a Maybe they've switched. That's boy, that is tremendous defense by Carly. Bangs around, and perhaps a couple of things could have been called there. Instead, it is off of Oak Hill and over to Menard. 6:30 remaining here in the third, in just exactly the game we thought it would be. Boogie able to hustle down, and I'm telling you, she reminds me of a younger Sawyer Shelton. That's the way that Sawyer played a lot when she was younger. Still does.
Yeah, Oak Hill's turned up the defense and going to make them work to get this ball across the half court. There it is.
Court's the running one-hander, and it is a 2-point game. Cross quarter comes to Rubio. Back up top it goes. Jamie will turn things around and come out, and they'll reset this offense. Oh, but it's tough when those two, when Courts and Johnson come out on you. That's difficult. There's a defense. Only thing that Carly could do was turn around and get that out of there. They've got Duce and Lainey Johnson bracketing her like they have most of the night.
Yep, gonna have to make this right here.
Saw your front iron.
Good
No good
rebound
there.
from
Kaylee Methvin playing huge on the boards tonight. Kaylee measures up, fires away, bounces around, no good. This was the same problem they had back in the first quarter. Laney will fire away. Front iron, no good. Boy, the rim has went cold on both of them. Whoa. There's a takedown, and that's just two folks getting tangled up there.
Nothing intentional there. Just looked worse than it was.
She doesn't have a bit of any sort of maliciousness in her at all.
Kaylee's going to make one of those outside shots here shortly. She's too good a shooter not to.
That's correct.
There's the press
Jamie
break.
Sue's got it on the far side. They'll settle back in. Maddie Danzy is going to get whistled for her second personal fouls. We just duck under 5 minutes to go in the third. 4:59 remaining. (29-27). It has been a battle of quarters here. First and third quarter have been in the way of Oak Hill, but it was that big second quarter from Menard that's got this thing a 2-point lead. Back up top it comes. Guard play is so crucial, and that's going to be out of bounds. And KP, when they extend that zone out near the midcourt line, you're playing against the two defenders, midcourt and the sideline.
Yeah, and the long passes are probably not going to be as good as dribble penetration. You got to break through there and get a good look.
Over the near side, Duce fires away, misses everything, and that'll go a row deep into the cheerleaders. (29-27), 4:23 remains, and it has been full court pressure this entire time. Foul is going to be whistled right on the sideline, and that's going to be on Danzy, who picks up what is her third personal foul, 2 in this quarter, and you see Cetus and Wiggins re-enter.
Coach West is not going to be happy about that either.
No, not at all. But when you're playing that type of physical play and you're pressing the entire time, there's a good opportunity that those fouls will get called, and they have been tonight. Cross quarter comes to Rubio, and she'll center it back up top. Out near midcourt again. It was tipped away, so that's why there's no back court. Inside to Carly, but much further out than she'd like to be. But she has the ability to turn and go to the basket.
That's right. That's the first time we've seen that aggressive drive from Carly. We're going to need some more of that.
Amaya Courts from downtown gets it to go. 3-ball. 31-30, that's the first one, and you don't want Courts to get hot because she can fire away and has been doing that since the freshman.
There's the one-man
Jamie
press
Sue
break.
with a little circle. there, and back up top it goes to Rubio. Look, it's been a case of Menard wanting to slow things down a little bit and Oak Hill having nothing to do with it.
Oak Hill's continue to be aggressive.
3 minutes even remain here in this third period. Well, Carly, they've had to move her out to the top of the key to help take some pressure off of that defense. Kayla kicks it back out on top. Using up a lot of time, but boy, Menard's been successful when they went up and down the floor. It's a little bit of like it was when I was a kid on the playground playing keep away from me. And look, that one inside them. Carly, she won't back out of it. That's that shot.
That's the patience we talked about to start the game. Be patient and get it to your best player.
Whether she's inside the paint, top of the key, low blocks, wherever she is.
Just get it to your best player.
Quartz kicks it outside. Duce thinks about going inside. Wiggins, well, if she handles that correctly, I think she's got a chance at a three. Instead, gets that one to go. And again, a 1 point game. Under 2 to go, 1:58 remain in the third. Pull my soapbox out here and tell you I'm an advocate for a high school shot clock, just so you.
You and I both.
Just so you know.
You and I both.
And look, I understand and I appreciate what's going on, and it is working. Because you don't want to get into that. You're giving your girls a chance to rest, and you don't want to get into that up and down. But one thing you're doing, that zone, chasing Menard over, it's wearing out Oak Hill.
Yep.
Sawyer now going around the screen of Menard. Kicks it out. Methvin wide open for three.
She made it.
Corner pocket.
What I tell you, she was going to make one. She's too good a shooter not to make one sooner or later.
Yep. Kaylee Methvin called to Carly. Kaylee Methvin gets that one to fall. There goes Methvin, pulls that one down again.
She breaks that press by herself.
Sawyer put on the brakes, let her fly right by. Methvin will step back.
Shoot it.
Yeah, pulled that one back, not wanting a quick shot.
Yeah, I think Coach Whittington told him to pull that back out.
Yep, Duce will be whistled for the foul there. Still just the fourth, so no free throws. And it's been a pretty clean played third quarter here. Sawyer Shelton set to inbounds. Back up top it goes to Rubio with 29. And they'll pull back out, but so will that Oak Hill Lady Rams defense. Over the top. Methvin went down a little bit. Looks like she might have banged her knee when she hit. Yeah, she sure did. She hit the floor and hit that part of your knee that would be equated to the funny bone if it was an elbow. That kneecap area is what got her. And boy, that's not a great feel to it.
No, not at all. And I don't think we've had a sub tonight, so I think this would be the first time anybody's played with the starting five.
Yeah, and Maddie Roy has usually been the first one off of the bench. And
here she,
with that timeout.
Yep, here she is.
Maddie
it is Maddie.
Her way in there.
Maddie keeps some size in there for Kaylee as well.
Well, and we saw the last game, she was able to get in there and play a little more to it.
Yeah, this looks like it could be a little bit more serious than, well, maybe not.
Yeah, she's up, and we'll see what kind of pressure she's able. Softball coach, dad, not one and the same. Not going
How about
to
no
walk
pressure?
off on there.
Yep. How about no pressure?
And it just looked to me. Now again, we won't speculate in the slightest on there. Oak Hill set to go from underneath the basket with 16.6 remaining here in a very snugged up third quarter.
Yep. Having just hit her first three, that's a big loss right now.
This is the same type of game they were in against Buckeye. that was a one-possession game at the end of it.
Yeah.
Coach Whittington not afraid to play this style. That one's blocked by Sawyer.
Good defense there from Sawyer.
And that will do it for the third quarter of play. We move along to the fourth. Lady Eagles 36, Lady Rams 32, back after this. Back for the fourth period of action. Big shout out again to Nick Morrow on camera for us there. I'm Doug Gann alongside of KP Miles here. It is our 446 Sports Lighted Up Digital Advertising Game of the Week. Two of those tonight, games of the week.
Looks like we're in for a good fourth quarter here. 4-point game.
Yep. Appreciate our friends at NDI Heating and Cooling for helping us get on the air as well. For all of your HVAC needs, 318-451-4107. Inside it goes to Roy. Roy's going to have to be big down the stretch.
Yeah, going to need to help Carly down there on the boards like Kaylee's been doing.
You'll see a lot of movement on the ball. I don't think that Coach Gregg's going to be upset about pulling that ball back out as much as they can.
Not when Jamie Sue can do that.
Well, that was almost in too low, and there's going to be a held ball that was whistled. Possession will stay with the Lady Eagles. Thought there might have been a foul. Back to the top it goes.
Yeah, they're going to deny the ball now to Jamie Sue and make somebody else handle it.
Well, it was a give and go, trying to get it going to Roy, who was headed towards the basket, but she and Menard were right there together. There they go with that back door again. Braylee Cetus is going to be whistled for the personal foul there.
Yeah, those kind of fouls will drive a coach crazy right there.
But it's a minute 10 gone off, no score. It's 36-32 at the end of 3, and we roll into the fourth. Back up top it goes. Rubio will get it back to Jamie Sue. That guard play, she'll keep going to come on around. That guard play was she and Sawyer and Heaven Rubio, and should look. And that one is Maddie in there fighting for it. It will go over to O'Keel.
Yeah, Sawyer has no fear there, taking it in there strong against the taller players. None whatsoever.
6:30 remains here in regulation. Wouldn't be upset if this one went 8 quarters tonight, and I know they would, and I know those that are waiting for that boys game, but this is one of the good ones.
Don't jinx that kind of stuff, Gann.
This is, well, if you talk about it, it's when it doesn't happen, all right? That is Wiggins who makes her way to the top. Duce now going right at Menard.
Good move there.
Be whistled for her third personal foul, I believe.
Yep, good move there.
Yeah, you want to go, and look, Roz can go to the basket. She's not... that's a good move for her too. She's used to that down low play. Free throws, free throws, free throws. And look, back in the game is Kaylee Methvin.
Yep.
And that is so good to see.
It is really good to see.
You know the heart and the fire that Methvin plays with, that unless she's going in there and putting a brace on, she's staying. And look at her go in and get a rebound.
Right. Comes in the game, gets the first rebound.
But anybody that's watched her play softball or whatever knows that this isn't a joke. Pull up jumper, bangs it around. How poetic would that have been if she makes that?
Right.
Rubio content to hang on to it.
Take it, there we go.
They're going to give you that. You got to drive in and go to the basket.
That's right. You got to.
The unfortunate thing is, it takes a minute to look over at the bench and see what coach says. And if you do that, your window to go to the basket is over.
Right.
It's like that base runner on third base. If coach has to tell you to go, don't go.
Don't go. Right.
Back up top to Shelton it goes. Boy, that three-guard offense between Rubio, Bordelon, and Shelton has been solid.
It was knocked away from her.
Held ball, and we'll go back over
Menard.
to the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, for all your advertising needs, give Miss Randa Smith a call, 318-302-0155. She will take care of all your digital advertising needs for you.
There you go. Set the inbounds, and look, if you looked at time of possession like a football game, it has been way in control by the Lady Eagles. Sawyer
there we go.
Basket, and I think they kept expecting her to duck around and go away, but she goes right to the basket. That's correct. Laney trying to cut the lead in half. That one no good.
Good rebound.
Kaylee gets back up.
Good rebound there.
Boy, since the first quarter, this has just been a very solid. What do we got here?
Timeout.
Whistled on the floor.
Timeout.
We'll take it with them. We'll be right back right after this. You're watching the 446 Sports Light It Up Digital Advertising Game of the Week. And we're back. 4:59 remains in this one. Oak Hill out on the floor. Coach K keeping his girls there just a little bit longer. We'll see what Coach Casey West did with her squad, or there'll be a little bit more of the same. Menard set to inbound. That's kind of a switch.
There you
Back
go.
over the top.
Take it, Kaylee.
Showing no ill effects of that knee. She ran the floor pretty well.
I
know, there's Jamie Sue with a steal. She'll pull that one back out. And back inside it goes to Menard. And clear out once again. 4:46 to go in regulation. Methvin from downtown, no good.
Good rebound, Carly. Good rebound.
Up 30,
way to control
45
that.
seconds. And get a rebound to reset and do it again. You just got to believe that the fatigue is setting in.
Yes.
That's going to cause some fouling too. You know, if I'm
wide open.
Oh, there's Methvin
Bucket.
down low. Knowing that Menard's wanting to just hold and run around, I think I go in there and start fouling and make this a free throw contest.
I would
this
too.
Will sure extend the game out, but you don't wear your kids out as much.
Right.
You force Menard to make some free throws. There's Boogie from the corner, bangs around, no good.
Good rebound.
Roz with a big-time rebound over Jamie Sue. That one's up, no good. Pulled out of there by Sawyer, and she'll clear. But you got to remember, they've only committed one foul, so they'll have a lot to give later in the game.
Right.
I go get them all now.
There's one there.
And look, the only way, it looks worse than it is.
Yeah.
But that's the only way you're going to catch up to somebody in foul.
That's correct, especially somebody as quick as Jamie Sue.
Braylee Cetus will make her way back into the game. But if I'm Coach West, I go there and commit all of my fouls right now and make this a free throw.
I would agree.
Make them beat you at the free throw line.
I would agree.
Because you're not going to be able to keep up with that.
Yeah, you don't want her to beat you.
Nope. That goes inside.
Don't want her to beat you.
Menard will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Big free throws right here. Need to extend this out to a double-digit lead. Couple big free throws right here from Carly.
Certainly be the biggest lead of the game. First one up, and it's good.
I think they need to play some defense on the other end as well.
I think that was what the signal was.
Yep.
Both free throws up and good, and it is a 10-point ball game. They have held Oak Hill to 12 points since that first quarter. There was a shot by Cetus. Quick three is up, and it's no good.
Well, we knew this was going to be a game of runs, and the outside shots have stopped falling for Oak Hill, and that's cost them.
Double-digit lead for the first time for the Lady Eagles. Look, the way this Oak Hill team is playing, this is a team as good as what you're going to see.
Great pass.
All the way down the floor.
Great pass.
Catch, basket, 12-point lead for the Lady Eagles. And a timeout being whistled there. And, boy, just going over the top, and Coach Casey is...
looked like a softball player right there making that throw down the court.
Fired up. 44-32, 12-point lead in this one. KP, since that first quarter of play, it is saved for a little bit in the third quarter when they started slowing it down. But it seems like they've let their own girls slow down, the Lady Eagles slow down, but they have turned it on here late.
Yep, some timely outside shooting, bring those defenders out off of Carly, and it's been a really good game.
This Lady Eagle team, senior Lady Eagle team, don't forget, come in here on Friday night and honor them. There are 5 seniors that will play. Kaylee Messman is one, Jamie Sue Bordelon, Maddie Roy, Carly Maynard, and Sawyer Shelton are the 5 seniors off of this team. And you need to make sure that you come out here. We'll cover that live for you. We'll set it up, find out if they're doing it pre-game or mid-games or what they're doing. But we'll cover all of it for you here. We'll go live a little early. 3:17 remains here in this one.
Senior night for the girls. It's Friday. It'll be between the girls and the boys game.
There you go.
Yep.
Again, it's been just futile from beyond the arc for Oak Hill since that first period. Still getting hands, and a foul's going to be whistled on Laney. Thought it would have been a held ball.
Good defense there. Good tough defense there from Sawyer Shelton.
They called that on Sawyer.
Yep.
Called that on Sawyer Shelton, and that's thought they were going to have that one on Laney. Ducey now will try to back down Carly, and that's not a viable option. Under 3 to play in this one. Boogie will fire away, and she's got it from the top of the key. 9-point margin, and here comes that pressure. Again, over the top to Jamie Sue. Caleb will back it back out. This is why I suggest you go out there and you foul in this.
That's right.
But I don't have a state championship to my resume either.
Then there's that.
And Wiggins pulls that board down. Spins around, it will go back out. Ducey kicks it outside. Boogie fires away, 3-ball, corner pocket. here come the Oak Hill Lady Rams. This is why you don't start fouling.
Yep.
You put them on the line. You just shoot.
Outside shots start to fall. It changes everything.
There's a steal by Laney. She'll go coast to coast. Unable to get that good defense by Jamie Sue to get back on that.
That's a good hustle play right there from Jamie Sue Bordelon.
1:53 remains here in this one. And a foul is whistled on Ducey. 4th team foul. So Menard will be shooting after this one.
So that turnover there, Jamie Sue Bordelon hustles back, doesn't get a part of the shot on the block, but just gets in the way, causes that missed layup. That's a heck of a play there.
Just enough to throw that layup, because you can't give an uncontested layup there.
That's right.
Near steal by Ducey, but back up top it goes. 2-possession game after being down by 12. Inside it goes, wide open by Carla Maynard. And she continues to roll up the points in this one.
Once again, patient and get it to your best player.
Ducey will fire away from downtown. She's got one! And quickly, the Lady Rams are heating up.
Boy.
And so did I tell you, don't foul, just play defense and come shoot three.
I think that's what, maybe not.
I think it was something like that.
Right. When you start hitting threes at any point in the game, you can get back in the game really quickly.
Look, and so that's why I tell you, I don't have a state championship on my resume. I get up here and call them. But if Oak Hill's shooting like that in the second and third quarter, this is a different game too.
100%. 100%.
They get behind Boogie Johnson, who hits 2 from the corner, and then Ducey just a moment ago from the top of the key. Now everybody's getting hot on there. You're still set up in a good position if you're Oak Hill, because the next foul puts Menard to the line and slows the game down a little bit.
Yeah, now I would definitely foul and make the free throws count here and see if I can get back in this ball game. 2-possession lead. It was up to 12 just a couple of minutes of game time to go, but back-to-back threes have done this. Boy, what a game this has turned out to be. Certainly a lighted up digital advertising instant classic. Carly Maynard set the inbound. She'll try to get it into one of the guards and gets it right inside quickly. Here's that pressure. Jamie Sue. There's a foul, and that's Johnson who picks up her 4th. That's not who you want to foul. No.
Lainey Johnson, because that gives her 4.
That's right. Now these are 2 big free throws right here.
Yep, and this is what you're banking on, is that Jamie Sue doesn't make them or only makes 1 of them here.
And if I'm Coach Woody's and I want my senior shooting these 2.
First free throw is money, and that's big. This one makes it a 3-possession.
This
still minute 14 to go. So
that's what you expect out of an experienced senior player right there. Make those big free throws.
Second one bangs around, but look at Carly Maynard. Near travel, Laney.
Okay.
Gets fouled, but you've got 3 fouls to give.
Yep.
If you're Menard, so I don't think you mind that at all.
Not at all.
And Coach Craig is not going to have his team fouling at all. You just got to defend the perimeter and avoid the 3.
Yep. We'll make them get the ball inside to beat you.
Amaya Courts gets it to Johnson. She is smothered by Shelton out there. Inside it goes, and look at the denial. And Rubio with a steal, and she'll back that one out, turn things around.
Yep.
And the foul is whistled on Methvin, who will go to the line. And 51.3, that's your only play, is to get them to the free throw line.
That's right. Once again, another senior here in a big spot to make some free throws when it matters. Yep.
First free throw up and good, 3-possession game. And all free throws are good, but that one was huge.
Big right there.
Second free throw bangs around, no good, and look at the work of Carly Maynard just to say, get out of here. Jamie Sue to the free throw line, and Maya Courts with the foul.
Those offensive boards there will drive the coach crazy. I'm sure Coach West will not be happy about that at all.
But look, and she did the right thing. She's not trying to grab the ball. She was just trying to get it out of there. Jamie Sue to the free throw line. First one long and no good. Bordelon second free throw up. Back iron again. No good. Rebound control.
Another good rebound there from Kaylee Medman. Again,
I'm so pleased with the work of Kaylee Medman in this one.
Coming back in after banging that knee and playing hard, just what you expect out of a senior.
Inside it goes to Menard. Duce trying to foul, and there is going to be one. And Carly would just gather herself. Looked like a little bit of frustration in there on that foul, too.
Two free throws right here ought to put this game away.
Yeah, that would make it a 3-possession game. All threes, a 9-point lead. And that is going to foul Duce out of the game, so she is gone. And you get one of your big-time players on the sideline. Second, yeah, that's just the first free throw.
That's just one. You get two. Good try, though. Sometimes that works.
Second free throw, nothing but net, and it is an 8-point lead. Under 40 seconds to go here. They've got to catch and shoot pretty quick. Ceda's trying to get free. She's got to turn and shoot. And look at Jamie Steele up in the middle. That should put it away here. 24 seconds to go in this one, an 8-point lead. And the Lady Eagles, after trailing by 7 in the first, actually early on they trailed by 11.
Right.
It was a 15-4 game early on.
I thought that was on Laney there for a minute, but it wasn't. I think that would have been her fifth.
Jamie Sue, free throw, up and it's good, 50. Well, this has just been a tale of a lot of different things. And I tell you, Coach Whittington did a masterful job tonight scheming on this one.
Yep.
Down the floor it goes. Cetus will crank up a three. She should. Foul after the play is whistled. Well, I don't think it hurts anything.
No, it doesn't. As you would expect, the seniors for the Lady Eagles have stepped up tonight and won this ball game with their experience. That's what you expect out of them. That's why they're in the positions they're in.
Look, and this is going to make for a big resume builder beating this team. Again, I don't care what the record says. This is a very good Oak Hill team.
Agreed.
4-3 and 2-1, and that's going to be your ball game. Lady Eagles 50. Lady Rams 41. And final score here. Boys action. What an ovation here from the crowd on their feet in this one. Showing a little love to the Lady Eagles.
Great game, great win for these ladies. Looking forward to seeing them again on Thursday night.
Absolutely. We're going to leave the stream going. We won't shut it down, but we will cut the volume out of this one. Audio will be back when we're about a minute to go in the game for the starting lineup. For Nick Morrow on camera, KP, I am Doug Gann. Eagles win 50-41. Back after this. And we're back for second half action here. Getting ready to get things going. We're gonna throw it down courtside once again. Lady Eagles with a big win. Boys, we'll see if they can sweep Doug Gann, KP Miles, Nick Morrow down courtside for the announcements of tonight's starters.
Introducing the starting lineup for the Oak Hill Rams. At guard, 6 foot sophomore number 13, Everett Boone. At forward, 6'3 sophomore number 1, Colby Gaston. Forward, 6 foot senior number 23, Wesley McMicken. Guard, 5'8 senior number 5, Tucker Goodwin. Guard 5'8 senior number 11, Ty Goodwin. And now the starting lineup for your Holy Savior Menard Eagles. At forward, 6'3 sophomore number 10, Peyton Procell. At center, 6'6 senior number 2, Sam Langley. At guard, 6'3 senior number 5, Matthew Steve Hicks. At guard, 6 foot senior number 15, Baylor Smith. At forward, 6'4 senior number 33, Gage Wright.
And there you have it. We are back and ready to get things going here. Second game of the night. Oak Hill and the Eagles and KP, two teams that will again play very similar.
I agree. Boys coming off a tough loss last week to Vols, looking to bounce back and see if they can right the ship and get a victory tonight.
One thing that you've got to watch for if you are Oak Hill is the physicality. They've got to get the shots going from Tucker and Ty Goodwin, 5 and 11 there. Gassett will be a force down low. He'll set the jump center with Langley. Wesley McMicken will get in there and rebound defensively. But the sharpshooter is the sophomore Everett Boone, number 13, to keep an eye on. And he is out there matched up with Matthew Hicks.
Yeah, it looks like Hicks is going to guard him tonight and see what they can do to slow him down.
Controlled by the Rams. Quickly, Tucker has it there. Everett is in range when he gets in the parking lot. He'll fire that up. Off and no good. This is what you can ill afford to do.
Good
Boone
contest
trying to
there
go to
from
the
Gage
basket
Wright.
that time, but Procell in there with the big board.
Yep, good contest there from Gage Wright, making that shot, changing it up a little bit.
Look, a lot of times you see when you swat at it, a foul is called. Good job of not getting that one called.
Yep.
Good lane denial there by McMicken. Ty's got it, he'll run the point most of the way. Or Tucker has it, correction. Tucker's got it, he'll run the point most of the way. That shot up no good, and Sam Langley using every bit.
Good pass.
Procell able to get up and get that one to go.
Way to be heads up there. Baylor Smith with his head up, getting a breakaway pass there to Peyton Procell.
And we've seen KP in games that they have lost, speaking of this Menard team, not hitting those shots.
Right.
Boone 0 for 2 from downtown early on. Attribute him and Baylor Smith, very similar players. They both will shoot the ball from anywhere they are. Sam Langley with a mid-range free throw jumper. And it puts the Eagles up 4-0, minute and a half gone in this one. tell you, KP, you look at the zone defenses played, the way that Hicks jumped in there. This is as good of a start. I know we're just a couple of minutes in, but a good aggressive start that we've seen out of the Eagles.
I agree. Got to control the backboards, and that's what they've done so far. Sam Langley with 2 big rebounds to start the game.
There is the aforementioned Baylor Smith, gets it to Langley up top. Thought about taking Gassett, but instead, boy, look at Purcell. Just follow his shot, but Langley was there to pull that one down. Back up top, and they'll work that inside-outside game. Another big matchup. And you look at all 1 through 5, these are very similar teams. McMicken trying to go coast to coast, up and under, but
third
Gage
rebound
right.
of the game by Sam Langley in the first quarter. That's huge.
Oh, ball bouncing around like a ping pong ball. They find Purcell underneath for his second basket and a 6-0 lead. I don't know that we've seen a start from the Eagles like this, short of perhaps that North DeSoto game.
Right.
Tucker in the corner to Boone. Now back up to Ty. Correction, Tucker now. Mid-range jumper gets that to go, and he is the leading scorer for this Eagles team, this Rams team. Purcell comes around and he finds Smith out by the cross that is 3/4 of the way up the half-court set. Off the hands of Gage Wright, and Gage had trouble catching that one.
Yeah.
4:36 remain here in the first. Changing things up.
Look like you got a little equipment malfunction here. So after that game last week, Doug, doing a little research, 74% of the time the team that controls the defensive rebounds wins the basketball game. As you can see to start tonight, Sam Langley's got 3 boards in the first 2 minutes. That's the key to the game. It's going to be the key to every game.
Well, and getting Sam involved in it early is huge as well, KP, because you keep his mind sharp in the ball game. We've seen him not get things going and come out of a game midway through the first, and it's good to see him up and going. Big time shot there from Ty Goodwin. Fires away for 3.
I think we'll take our chances of making those.
Goodwin brothers have the 5 points and got this thing back to a 1-point game. Sam misses everything, but Gage saves it out of bounds, and that'll be a team defensive rebound.
Yeah, he made that from about 6 feet behind the line. If he makes those, just more power to it.
Halfway home in the first, 6-5, low scoring affair. In this one, over to the near side, it goes to Boone. Boone stepped on the line. Right? Yeah, they called him on the sideline out. Didn't know if they were going to whistle him perhaps for a hook to get around the defender, but just out of bounds. 3:45 remain in the first. Langley content to work it inside of Purcell, who's had a pretty good game. Drop step to the basket, Peyton Purcell.
Yep. That's 6 to 8 points there from Peyton Purcell. Looks like that's a matchup that they're going to try to exploit tonight.
A look down on that end, and you see Coach Carbo in that green top, who was down at the end of the bench. Definitely pleased with what he's seeing.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to get a couple substitutions in the game here.
Yeah, just as we talked about that, Garganta
and
McCartney make their way into the game. They'll swap places with Baylor Smith and Sam Langley, and that goes to a more predominant guard when you get Langley out.
Yep.
Boone closed on quickly by Gage. Gage doing a good job playing out. Boone 0 for 3 beyond the arc tonight.
Good box out and rebound there from Matthew Hicks. Once again, early controlling the board is going to be the key.
The whistle Gassett with his first personal foul, first team, comes with 3:05 to go. Garganta's motor does not stop when he gets out on the court. He runs without the basketball as well as anybody.
He and McCartney.
He is gathered up there by Ty off the foot of Gage Wright, and it will go over to Oak Hill. Everett Boone making his way. Good dish. Got elevated. McMicken with a turnaround jumper. Not sure that's what he wanted, but man, it finished up pretty well.
Yep. We'll give it to him.
McCartney pushes the pace a little bit around the moving screen.
Good rebound there from Gargano.
We'll go to the free throw line.
Gargano with one of those hustle rebounds that he's known for. Just plays with a motor that doesn't slow down.
Looked like they whistled Tucker Goodwin with the foul, and they do. His second team. Garganta was in the act of shooting. He'll go to the free throw line. Back iron, no good. And quickly you get Smith and Langley back into the game. Hicks comes out this time along with Wright. And so what I like that Coach Carmo is doing is he's weaving these guys in so that everybody's playing with everybody, and I really think that's paying dividends tonight.
Right. It's he's got a depth on his bench. He's got to take advantage of it.
2:10 remains in the first period of this one. Tucker and Ty out top over to Boone in the corner. 3-ball up, no good. 0 for 4 from downtown. And it's just a 1-point game. You don't want Boone to get hot.
No, you don't. Once again, Sam
got his little head fake, goes to the basket, but has to kick it out. Baylor fade away. Shooter's touch. Count it. 90 seconds remain here in the first. McMicken from downtown, he'll try his hand, and he's got it. And just like that, you're knotted. The three is just a great equalizer. Well, we saw that of Boyle's team the other night just destroyed from beyond the arc.
Yep. Shot over 65% from the three, and
well above our 25% threshold.
That's correct. Correct.
Minute 14 now remain in the first. In a first quarter that's went pretty rapid. You got some subs set to check in for Oak Hill on the far side. See what the discussion is here between the officials. Baylor Smith now to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Baylor's got to find his stroke here. Free throw line is a good place to get it. First one rolls around and no good and out of there. Dean and Brady make their way in. Cowart, the brothers there.
Timeout here from Oak Hill.
Timeout on the floor, 11-10. Let's get back over there and update that. Eagles with a 1-point lead. Yeah, I didn't see if it was a 30 or a full, but we'll keep it right here. KP, and this is just the kind of game that we saw out of the girls. I mean, it's going to be scrappy, and these two teams not a long way from each other. It's probably about a 25, 30-minute drive from right here.
Yep.
Go down to McKithen and take a left. But there's 2 or 3 ways to get there. But grown up together, play the ball well together, and this is what you'd expect.
Impressive to see the Eagles come out tonight and put a lot of emphasis on rebounding, and that's what has caused this lead to be in the first quarter. Looks like with this lineup in there, Doug, they're picking up full court.
And they are doing that, but look, I tell you, that's tough to do. Up and under.
Good contest there from Sam.
Tucker made his way all the way down the floor, but unable to get that to fall. Kick it back out, Garganta. That's a good matchup right there.
Yep.
Ty able to pull that one down.
He'll make that shot more than he misses it.
Yeah, you saw that one was off. We were right on. There's McMicken to try to put it back, and Langley's going to be whistled for a foul.
Okay. I like the aggressiveness out of him tonight.
Well, and that's just team foul number 2, so you ain't mad at that at all.
Nope.
First free throw up, and it is good, and we're not at 11 once again. Bounces around. Langley, probably one of his easiest rebounds. Didn't have to go up and elevate.
Right.
6'2", 6'3".
Langley's 6'6".
6'6". You don't have to do that. Looking to go baseline, but McCartney had to spin around and turn back, and they're okay with that.
Yep.
Baylor Smith being guarded up top by Ty Goodwin Tucker. Overplaying a little bit, unable to get that one, and there's Purcell fighting for it. Boy, what a battle down underneath. Now 11 and 10.
Yep.
8, 7, and 6. Try to drive to the basket, pull up jumper, no good. Oh, there's a steal underneath. Oh, if that basket is made, I'm telling you, that will.
Briggs might have lost it right there.
Oh my!
You got to pay attention right there. Know where you're at. Know what's going on.
11 to 11 after 1. We'll be back right after this. Back to work here, courtside at the Eagles Nest. I am Doug Gann alongside of KP Miles. Nick Morrow doing the magic on the camera tonight for us, and we appreciate the work that he's doing. Don't forget, we'll be back here Thursday night and Friday night.
First of 3 out here this week.
A lot of action. I think the camera looked like it got a little sideways on you there, Nick. Straighten that up. There you go. Now we're back to action. Tucker going to the basket. He elevates, spins around, no good. McCartney unable to secure that one. Not sure what they're checking on, just maybe getting everybody straight. And away we go. McCartney across the timeline to Gage Wright. Wright stood up, turned around by McMicken, but it will go off of Ty Goodwin and will stay with the Eagles here. Just underway in the second quarter of a very low-scoring game. Thought it might be with these two defenses the way they play. Gage again pulls one down, trying to back his way in. Call it on whichever. It could be Brady, could be on McMicken. We'll see. Look like they're going to call that one on.
Well, with this line,
McMicken, they do.
With this lineup on the floor, Gage should be able to control the boards. He's got a significant size advantage on these young men.
Menard back in the lead. Couple of ties, couple of lead changes over the last minute. And we're settling into what's going to be a good one. A pitcher's duel, if you will.
Right.
Good dish ahead McMicken unable to finish that one off. And Gage Wright pulls down yet another rebound out here. Matthew with a stutter step. That one's stolen away. Remy Capel now in the game too in this one. You got a couple of the younger ones scattered in there in this one. Trying to go by Baylor. Baylor does a good job, and there's a backside block by Baylor Smith.
Capel always comes in and does a good job defensively.
Being able just to hang around and get that block from the backside where there's another turnover in the middle. McMicken trying to go coast to coast. The steal and the score, it's up and it's in. Tied at 13 with 6.5 remaining. Capel to the floor. He'll get that one out near the tie-up. Boy, they are not quick to blow that whistle at all. And this effort by both squads being applauded there.
Not sure how that wasn't a jump ball, but okay. They are definitely letting them play tonight.
Yep. Tucker over the counter. Give him the assist. Give that free ball. Trying to answer is Baylor Smith. Front iron, no good. Gage.
Another rebound there from Gage.
Give him the rebound and the foul on the floor.
Yep.
Second team foul.
With his size advantage on this line in this lineup, he definitely should be able to control the boards like he is.
Peyton Procell makes his way back into the game. Back up top, Peyton gets it, and right off the bench, he's going to fire away. Back iron, no good. Capel unable to save it, but a pretty good effort.
Another hustle play there from Capel, just what you expect out of him.
Full court press both teams, and there's going to be a foul whistled on McCartney. Just his first team here in the second. Moving into the front court goes Goodwin. Back up top now. Good ball movement, but that pressure defense, that's going to be McCartney whistled for his second foul pretty quick. That's back-to-back fouls in the last 30 seconds or so. And that will send Cowart to the line.
Yep.
C-O-W-A-R-T.
Dad John is a former official that I umpired baseball with.
Free throw is up and it's good. And this is the largest lead for Oak Hill in this one. It's been transition defense and the lack of three-pointers that have been made. Eagles have shot them, but haven't got them to fall.
Yep. They'll fall eventually.
Both free throws good there at 18-13. Early lead in the second. 5:10 to go until halftime. Baylor with a good head fake. Going to try to get his way, but that baseline was cut off. Smith gets it back. He'll launch that one from downtown. Front iron this time, no good. Adjusted a little bit. Purcell fires away. Again, banging around up there. And if you just make a couple of those, but I think they may have hit 1-3 from downtown.
I think we've hit one and that's it. Just like the girls, though. When you get on a run, you start hitting them in bunches and it doesn't take long.
That's correct. That's what runs do. Baylor Smith running the point. Normally you'd see Garganta have it. Purcell top of the key for three. Back iron, no good. And they just cannot get it measured in tonight from long range as Langley and Hicks are set to check back in. And you get a little bit bigger down low now.
Yep. Get Gage some help down there. If you're not going to make the outside shots, you definitely got to get on the boards even harder.
And this is the lineup that built that lead, I think that was a little more successful than that
Correct.
guard-oriented one.
That's got to be a
Gage
bucket.
inside, good catch down low, and he'll get that one to fall. 4:20 remains here, nearing halfway point of the second. This is our lighted up digital advertising game of the week. Got another one on up at Montgomery, where St. Mary's. That one fired away and just off to the right. And you don't see normally them missed when you shoot from the left side, a miss like that on the right.
That's right.
Back up it goes. Baylor Smith has it. Langley playing a long way from the goal. He gets it inside to Gage, and that's what Gage Wright has to do. Big time work. He'll have an opportunity to tie this thing up.
You got to take advantage of your size. They've got a definite advantage down there with Gage and Sam. Got to take advantage of that.
Well, look, that's what we told when they came back in, is that this makes that lineup a lot better, and they'll get Gassett out of there really quick. That's picked up another foul. I think Mickett hustles back in. Right now, you just don't have a lot of size out there for Oak Hill.
That's
You've
right.
got guards against bigs.
Yep.
Near block off to the far side, but good job of making him miss was Matthew Hicks, trying to go inside, and I don't think that's the entry that you wanted.
No, you
want it going into him, but
Yeah.
not that way.
You got to get it out here on the wing and get a little bit better angle there and get that ball into Gage where he's comfortable.
3:23 remains until halftime. Banging around. Sam, there's Sam with a board in the bucket. This is the lineup that you want to have out there tonight. One that's able to get those boards that we talked about.
Yep. That's probably 5 or 6 so far in the first half for Sam, and that's huge.
He's went right back up with it instead of putting the ball on the ground. We
Correct.
saw that last game. He put the ball on the ground and it'd get stolen from
Yep.
him. 3 up, no good. Goodwin with the rebound, unable to get it, and there's Sam, who just flat foots another one. Purcell from the corner. That is good. 3-ball. Corner pocket. Peyton Purcell. And this is an 8-0 run with the bigs back in there. Just not an answer for it down low anymore. Everett Boone firing away.
Another rebound.
Purcell, not one of the big ones. Still got good size to him, but able to get in there and get that. I think what you saw there is that Oak Hill was putting a body on Langley and on Gage Wright, and that left Purcell in there to go to work.
Yep.
Smith looking back door, but that was closed off. Langley now, fadeaway jumper, and the big man, Gage with the board in the bucket. This run is now at 12. It was 18-13 earlier. Minute 46 to go.
Oak Hill's having a tough time getting an open shot on this 2-3 zone that Coach Briggs has got us in.
And when they do get it, it doesn't fall.
Right.
Goodwin will fire away.
Another
Back
miss.
iron unkind. Well, such good awareness from Baylor Smith that time to just
good
knock
hustle,
it out of there.
good toughness.
Smith now. Smith's been running the point a lot on this one.
Great pass.
Wraparound pass. That's a beautiful assist from Baylor Smith. 14-0 run for the Eagles. Back outside. Ty's got it. No good. Rebound controlled and one and done. And when you're missing shots and not getting rebounds, boy, that's a tough place to be.
Yep. Need to finish off this right here. Get one shot. Get this lead up to double digits. That's a bucket.
Inside it goes. And Langley fouled hard there. No layups.
Yep. That's a good foul. Make him make the free throws.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You ain't mad at that one. That's basketball in the paint.
Make him make the free throws.
40.1 to go here until halftime. Well, go back to that assist a little bit earlier from Baylor. Just wrapped it around. It was beautiful
Yep.
inside to Langley.
Put a little English on it, take it away from the defender. Good look there from Baylor. Good finish from Langley.
Second free throw off and no good. Rebound controlled out of there by Boone. Boone, the running one-hander, no good. Baylor Smith credited with the rebound. And it will come near side. Langley kicks it inside to Gage, and they'll wisely back that out and try to play for the final
Try to get one shot here. And a good shot at that.
Ty blanketing Baylor and not going to give him anything. Tucker down low on Hicks, and that's just a mismatch down low.
Mismatch. Too small.
This run is 17 unanswered for the Eagles. Three-pointer at the buzzer, and the Eagles were down 18-13. They close out the second on a 17-0 run, KP.
That's the best first half I've seen out of Sam Langley all year. That is the dominant first half from a senior, and that's what you need in this situation.
Eagles up big, 30-18 at recess. We'll be back. Second half action coming up right after this. And we're back getting ready for second half action here at the Eagles Nest. I am Doug Gant alongside of KP Miles, Nick Morrow on camera, and KP to talk about the way that we ended it. It was a 17-0 run for the Eagles to close out the first half. A game that we watched from 18-13 go to 30-18.
Great run to end the half. Way to control the backboards. Again, Sam Langley with a great first half. Must have had 7 or 8 rebounds. That's definitely been the key to the whole first half.
They have just been one step ahead tonight. Now, the question is, can the Goodwin brothers start knocking down threes for Oak Hill? Because that's what's been missing, is the outside shot for the Rams, and has led to this run.
Yeah, so far they haven't made them, and if they make them in the second half, then it'll be a good ball game.
Set to trigger things in is Matthew Hicks, and he'll get it set right away. They go after that mismatch again. Gassett's back in the game now. Procell's going to fire away from downtown. Misses badly on that one. And quickly out the other way. Near travel. Going to be finished off by Everett Boone.
Looks like it was a travel to me.
I think that ball was getting out of his hand right away. But so the Rams on a 2-0 run here to start the second half.
That's a good one. I like it.
Baylor Smith from downtown, knuckleball no good, rebound controlled by Gassett. And you see they've got some size in there trying to counteract this now with McMicken and Gassett.
Yeah, they realize they lost the battle.
Comes out to McMicken and he fires away. And that's the one thing that you got to watch for, is that the Rams don't heat up.
Yep. I think they realized they had to get some size in the game in order to compete on the boards.
Here goes Langley, little one-hander up and no good. Langley's going to get whistled for the foul. And that's a quick personal foul. So a 5-0 run to start things out here. Certainly starting off the second half better than they ended the first. Boom from downtown. He's got another one. And all of a sudden, this is a 4-point game.
Just like that.
We told you coming out of the break, if the Rams are able to heat up, because they've played well. Gage Wright unable to get that one to fall. Rebound controlled. Boone firing away again. No good. Sam with an easy board. That one thrown away. Ty able to go up and get that one, but unable.
Good strong rebound there from Langley.
Sam playing keep away.
Got to slow it down here and get a good shot. Slow it down, get a good shot.
Hicks
That's
from
not
downtown misses badly. Gage unable to pull that one down. Quickly back into the front court go the Rams. Ty had the three wide open, unable to get it to fall. And inauspicious start for the Eagles here in the second. 5:44 remains. McMicken will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, trying to get it back to a 1-possession game. First free throw is up and it's good. KP, we talk about this over and over. The basketball is a game of runs.
Yep.
Menard seemingly in control with a 17-0 run to end things, and now a 10-0 run to start things off.
You just got to be patient, work the ball around and get a good shot. So far, 3 kind of rush shots here to start the third quarter.
It is Oak Hill that has come out with the energy here in the second half. Purcell, 3-ball, corner pocket, it's up and it's good. That'll answer things.
That'll stop the run right there. Good look there from Peyton Purcell.
Goodwin to Goodwin. Tucker thought about it, but he kicks it down low to McMicken, and that one is going to go off of Langley, it looked like. moving things. Oh, it looked like he was going to fire that one up.
He thought about it.
Hicks chasing for it. And they're going to whistle. They whistle a foul on that?
On who?
Not sure what the call.
I didn't see
unless they were asking about back court.
The back court's a possibility,
tipped,
but there was not a foul.
But it was tipped that way.
It was not a foul.
They're going to call both coaches in and say that we didn't see what happened. We called this inadvertent whistle, so it's going to be a held ball, and we'll go over to the Eagles. So that's when you don't have the call either way, and an inadvertent whistle comes in.
Yeah.
You go to the possession arrow, and it goes over to the Eagles. Big break for Menard that time.
Huge break for Menard.
Because they had a run out.
Yep.
A little bit of a arm wing there. 3-ball from the corner, no good. Boone misses badly on that one. Rebound controlled by Hicks, who promptly throws it away and near the tunnel.
Unforced turnover there.
Yeah, and that's what when you're using this energy to survive that big flurry by Oak Hill and you get a little bit of a lead, you've got to take care of the basketball.
I would agree.
Well, good hands there by Langley. Everett Boone will get whistled for the foul. Just 3 fouls halfway through the third quarter. So
they just got to work the ball in and get a good shot here. Get a good.
Teams have played well. Langley spins. He'll kick it out. Baylor Smith from downtown, extending his range just a bit.
Back-to-back threes there by Menard. First Procell and now Baylor Smith.
And you saw a very close, low-scoring first quarter. Menard kind of opened it up with shots just like that in the second. Tucker over to Boone. Oh, great work there by Baylor Smith. All the way down to Matthew Hicks.
Got to make
unable
those.
to get that one. But this last couple of minutes, Baylor Smith has played good as I've seen him all year.
I agree.
Kicks it outside. Boone with a head fake, running one-hander. Unable to get that to fall. And out
Give it to
and
him.
running go the Eagles once again. Procell. And Baylor is hammered underneath.
Not sure how that's not a foul, but
And very,
other than the elbow back to the back of the head, I think it looked pretty good to me.
very, very late whistle there. And they'll take a moment to check
That's a
on Baylor
timeout.
and see how he's doing.
That's a timeout there from the Oak Hill head coach. I'm not sure how they missed the elbow to the back of the head there, but, you know, it happens.
Coach Nate McGee calls the timeout there, and 3.5 to go in this one. Cheerleader tumble there, good job. A lot of baseball, a lot of softball, a lot of basketball as we make our way down towards March Madness. That is heating up. That is just about 2 or 3 weeks away from the playoffs getting going. Softball season starts on February the 17th, but you've got jamborees that weekend prior. There'll be a round-robin jamboree here at Menard. You got one down in Marksville for that one.
Then baseball starts on Monday over in Natchitoches.
Inside it goes to Sam, but he's unable to get it, and there's going to be a foul on Langley, and that's one of those frustration fouls where you lose the ball and you try to get it back.
Yep.
Over to the near side and Ty Tucker inside, quick pass, good ball movement. That one knocked away by Langley. And you'll see McCartney and Garganta make their way back in, and they'll go to that smaller guard lineup.
Yep. Puts Gage in the middle along with Peyton and Matthew Hicks down on the block.
Inside it goes. Ty misses the top of the key. Garganta able to keep his balance there. He'll try to run right by Ty unable to do so. McCartney for downtown,
Oh!
rolls around, and it's out of there.
In and out.
But he's able to pull that one back down. He'll go to the basket. KP.
Great hustle there from McCartney. Great hustle there from McCartney. That's what you expect out of him.
Everett Boone heating up from beyond the arc.
Yeah, if he gets hot, we know he can fill it up.
I tell you, and he's not afraid to shoot. When he gets hot, he will fire away.
He has not seen a shot he doesn't like.
It's like correct. That old NBA Jams game when you'd hit 2 or 3 in a row and you'd get on fire.
Heat check.
Shot is up. Good work there.
Good patient offense there. Got a good high percentage shot and made it.
Well, and you want to see Hicks. He's real good from that mid-range.
That's correct.
Good one from downtown. No good. Procell
another rebound.
Pull that board down. The rebounding is what made that big run happen, and you're starting to see a little more of that.
Without question.
Garganta outside to Procell. 3-ball, corner pocket. Peyton Procell.
Looks like there's another timeout here, maybe.
Thought I heard the whistle.
Might be a...
And it was a sub that was coming in.
Here's the thing about it, Doug. You can have off night shooting. You cannot have an off night rebounding the basketball. That's just effort, plain and simple.
Up to 12 points. And this thing had gotten back down to a couple possessions. Technical foul has been whistled.
I didn't see that.
And we'll try to get some clarity. I don't know that we will.
I didn't see that.
It had to be after that 3 was launched there at the end.
Must have been.
Second free throw bangs around, no good. But Oak Hill will have the basketball. Tucker off to Ty. Ty will fire away, and he's got it from out near the 4-point line.
Right.
It's a Globetrotters reference if you've not seen them on their 100th anniversary tour. 43-35, a minute 27 to go in the third. That one tipped away, and a little bit of a run on its own by the Rams.
Yep. Got to break the press in the middle of the floor. With this lineup in the game, you shouldn't have any trouble breaking this press.
I don't know that we've seen 2 better contested games, boys and girls combined, than this one tonight.
I would agree.
Tucker covered up pretty quick, tries to work it inside. Good ball movement, inside out. Ty fires it away again, and he's got it. Back to a 5-point margin.
There it is, right there. That's how you break that press.
Procell, one-hander over the top, gets it to fall. Under a minute remains here in the third, 47 and counting. Ty's had the hot hand to get it back to Tucker from the top of the key. He's got it. They have come alive
right there.
Here in the third
There it is,
quarter.
every single time. That's where you break the press.
Going to be a foul whistle, just the second one by Oak Hill here in the third, so no free throws. 21 seconds
Probably
remain.
not.
Well, it is lining up to be a pretty good fourth quarter.
I would agree. You got to play for one shot here, get a good high percentage shot, knock it down, or go to the line and make 2 free throws.
And it's so hard to do against these pressing teams. Over to Fritz, who has it there. He'll back it out. Hicks now. A little bit of an inside-out game of their own, spreading it out. 7 and 6. Gage will go to the basket. Unable to get it to fall, and that's how we'll end the third. 45-41. We'll be back for fourth quarter action right after this. Back courtside we go. 8 minutes remain in regulation in this one. And KP, I made this point a little bit towards the end of the game, or the end of the third. I've not seen a better contested boys and girls game combined than we have tonight.
Correct. I believe that's accurate. It's been 2 well-played ball games, and the boys have a chance here to play a good fourth quarter and get a victory.
Hey, don't forget, Shamrock Fest is coming up out at the Randolph Riverfront Center. It's March 14th at 6 p.m. You want to get out there for that. It is a great time. Far side to Procell. It goes back up to the top. Spun around Baylor Smith trying to get hot. He misses that one, but there's Gage just imposing his will down low.
Correct. Just punishing him down there, using his size to his advantage.
Two-possession lead. That zone has extended out a little bit, trying to not give up the easy shots. There's a launch. Bangs around. Gage Wright playing possessed these last couple of trips down the floor underneath the basket. Matthew Hicks to the far side. Cross court to Procell. He likes that spot.
Yep.
No good, but gets his own rebound, tipped out by Langley. This big lineup favors what Menard wants to do. 6:50 and counting, 6-point lead now. Good snap pass over. Just working in, out. Baylor Smith from downtown. No good there.
Another rebound. Another rebound from Sam Langley.
Look, that's all the difference tonight. That one poked out of there by Tucker.
If you're Coach Briggs, you want Sam to score some points, but if he continues to do this on the boards, it's going to bode well for the rest of the season.
Definitely is. Inside to Langley on the inbounds play. Gassett frustrated, but is going to be whistled for the foul, and Coach McGee is not happy about that. Finds himself all the way around down to the shoot-around device, just trying not to voice frustration near the officials.
Yeah, I think he's trying to be real careful here and not get himself in a pickle.
First free throw, front iron, no good. You are watching the Light It Up Digital Advertising Game of the Week. Brought to you by our friends at Light It Up Digital Advertising, Explore Alexandria Pineville, NDI Heating and Cooling, and a host of others. You see it on your Wallace High Associates scoreboard. It is 47-41, and Gage Wright up for a second free throw.
Need to make these going down the stretch, at least make half of them going down the stretch. You'll be just fine.
Gage, front ironed again, no good, and that's where a lot of the problem comes in is free throws.
Yep.
You can ill afford to miss free throws when the other team's knocking down threes on the other end.
Drive a coach crazy.
Gage gets the second to fall. 48-41. Tucker's got it, tries to run by, but a great job by Gage to cut the baseline off. Corner three, no good. Rebound, Matthew Hicks. Good to see Mespin. We saw her walking down the tunnel. Doesn't show to be favoring that knee at all.
No, it looks like she's okay.
Spins around, does right. One and done for the Eagles. Tucker back the other way. Sidesteps, going to the basket. Leans, rotates around, no good. And rebound controlled out. Gage Wright is on a rebound rampage the last few trips.
He and Sam both.
Langley spin move, but he's doubled up. That one off. Whoa, baby. What a shot that was.
Peyton said, I'm not getting in the way of that one. We'll just let that one hit the wall.
That's
fastball on the outside corner.
Just misses. Well, that's one of those that got the attention of the gentleman on the end of the bench over there. 5.5 to go.
Good outlet.
In this one. Baylor Smith, the left-handed layup goes, and it's 50-41. Boy, you just spend so much energy getting back in this game. Good no-look pass inside. But Gage with those soft hands able to control everything down there. Hicks thought
Good
about
pass.
the three, instead dumps it inside.
Yes.
And one, and Gage is fired. Oh,
Good pass, good look, high percentage shot, knock it down.
I go through the lineup and talk about, have you seen this young man play like this year? No. Sam, Gage, I mean, they're all starting to
This has
play.
been their
So,
best game of the year combined, that's for sure. At a point in the season where they need it. They need to win these last three to have
Definitely
any
do.
chance to make the playoffs.
Gage looking for the and one, rolls around and gets an old school three for Gage Wright. And a 12-point lead is the largest margin tonight. Tucker tries to go off to the left side. He'll go around. Good stop and start. And that one is
Good
blocked
block.
by Gage Wright. Just didn't have enough on that, did Baylor. He was
Yeah,
falling
right
away.
idea. Just you're
Looked
right.
like a quarterback throwing off his back foot. Inside it goes, and they can call that on a couple. Looks like it could have been Langley that had it. They do. They whistle that on Sam, and that's his third. That's what's been impressive tonight, KP. That's just the first personal foul by Menard here, and we're halfway through the fourth. That one chunked up. into the
Unforced
stand.
error there, unforced turnover. Take all those you can get.
Yeah, and that makes up for the one that was just down on the other end moments ago.
Right.
Everett Boone, the sharp-shooting sophomore, makes his way to the scorer's table and will come back in. Langley content to slow things down a little bit, and Menard not opposed to backing it out near mid-court. When you got your bigs out near mid-court, you know you're not going to do much inside right now. Baylor tries to get up and under. Got too far under the goal that time. 3:57 here in the fourth. Content to chew up a lot of clock with a 12-point lead.
Yep, trying to just make them come out and get you.
So we go back to what we talked about a little bit earlier. As Oak Hill team, you spend a lot of energy, and that makes it tough, and that's when you bring those bigs back in that Coach Carbo has done, and that's opened the lead up.
Correct.
That one blocked.
Good patience there, bring it back out, do it all over again. Make
That is
them
a
work hard
full-
again on defense.
KP, a full minute off the game clock since
Yep.
Everett Boone went to the scores table
Yep.
and we talked about it. Just sitting there. And that's all been on this end of the court in the
That's right.
offensive set.
That's right.
Baylor spins around. He'll try to go to the basket and draw his contact. He makes that if he's not trying to draw that backside
Yep.
contact, if you will.
Slowed down a little bit, wanted to draw that foul.
And he did. That is the fourth team foul. So Menard will be shooting the rest of the way.
Just what you want, Coach Carbo. If you're Coach Carbo, your senior point guard at the line with 2 free throws. Try to
Baylor
extend this
bangs
lead.
that one across, gives it a 13-point lead to the Eagles.
Could see a timeout here coming from Coach McGee. Try to give his kids a little breather.
Second free throw up and good. That's you said it, KP. You want to come in. Your seniors got to come in and make those
That's
free
right.
throws. And Baylor did just that.
Correct. You got to make those when it matters.
Driving to the line is Ty Goodwin. Gets that one to fall.
Good look. Good patience there from the sophomore pro cell.
Yeah.
Pulling the ball out.
Content to kick that one out and run a little more time off the clock.
Right.
There's a steal. Boone trying to go coast to coast. He'll lay that one off the backboard and get it to go. Did you
Timeout
see
from
the
Coach
awareness- The awareness of Everett Boone
I did.
know that Langley was breathing right down his throat and was about to slap it.
All the national news, Doug's been about the portal. We've been hearing about the portal.
Yes.
Well, come Thursday, 446 Sports is winning the portal. And we've got a surprise coming Thursday.
That's right.
The hottest free agent commentator will be here Thursday night. Y'all tune in Thursday night for the 446 Sports portal pickup will be here.
Ought to be a lot of fun in that one for sure. Also, one of the big days of the year, not as big anymore these days, but tomorrow is National Signing Day. And so we will be live tomorrow evening. Of course, we're going to go see Ty Curtis at a Buckeye sign. We'll see a host of Alexandria Trojans that sign. We're also going to head over to LCU and do a live hour or so show with the coaches there, talk about some of the incoming class for the 2025 Sooner Athletic Conference co-champions.
Nice.
First time that we've ever had a signing day live show, but National Signing Day. You'll see some of the new faces that'll be coming to Pineville. A lot of local guys.
Good time out there.
Do you remember Chad Jones that played for the Tigers?
Yep.
Played baseball and football, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Went on to play for the Giants before getting hurt.
Yep.
His son was a lean towards LCU up until last night. Marshall Falk at Southern gives him a call, and he's going down there. So Chad Jones Jr. was really close to coming into LC, and he's going to go down to Southern and play. So,
well, I believe the young man at Buckeye that I'm going out tomorrow, he's going to LCU. Is that what you said?
Ty Curtis is going to LCU. That is correct. Xavier White, linebacker for the Trojans, will be going there as well. A host of them. You will see Grayson Thibodeau at LCU. Jay Spikes is going, Ethan Richard, a number of folks right out of Ben McLaughlin's backyard that he's picked up, as well as a couple of guys from Florida that they're working on that should hear in tomorrow.
Coach McLaughlin's doing a heck of a job over there at LCU, just like we expected.
Coach York, Coach Wood, Coach Moe, all of those guys that are helping, that are recruiting. Coach Max Pardon, those guys. Baylor Smith spins around. If you are Menard, you want to drop back and play defense. McCartney in there now. You want to drop back. You don't want to foul. You still want to press. They'll come back in and play defense for offense here as McCartney comes out and Garganta comes out, and that gets Langley and Gage right down deep in the blocks.
Yeah, if Oak Hill's going to get back in this game, you want them to have.
He'll go to the line to shoot three.
You want them to have to make threes. If they're going to get back in the game, you want them to have to make threes.
Well, and now you get an opportunity to score. Oh, they called it
before the shot.
Him shooting. So that's whistled on the floor on McMicken. Oh,
great effort there.
Procell doing Procell type stuff. Man.
Yep, good effort there from Peyton Procell. Busy young man playing baseball and basketball.
Mindset of a defensive lineman, athleticism of a quarterback, and that's a strong combination. There's Langley who just takes it away.
Right in the middle, there it is.
And we've got young man run out of here. And going to still get his money's worth, I think, on it. You got to be careful that he doesn't get arrested. Now, that's the problem. If he doesn't leave, he'll get arrested.
That's correct.
Now, so here's the good thing, that doesn't penalize the team.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get a technical assist to the bench.
Right. I agree totally.
Final minute 42 remaining in this one, 10-point margin. Eagles lead this one, looking to sweep things here. Free throw up and no good. Rebound controlled by Boone, who kicks it away. He's trying to settle in the corner over there. They got him out on the wing. Boone will fire away. Got it. 7-point margin here.
Once again, Boone hadn't seen a shot he doesn't like, so.
Not at all. And we saw that last year out of him. We carried a lot of Oak Hill basketball a year ago, the last couple of years. And full-time out on the floor, but we'll keep it right here.
When he's hot, he's hot.
He came on the scene last year and was one of Coach McGee's better shooters a year ago, and that's continued. But they continue to shoot so well, just with everybody that they've got.
Yep. You got to take take the ball here, get a good possession, get a good shot, make them foul you, make some free throws. You're still in control of this game, still up by 7.
Final minute 21 to go in this one. And when you hear an off-ball whistle, you know when the bleachers are this close.
Yep.
Pressure from Oak Hill. They've got to get a steal.
There it is, right there.
Get it to your big.
There it is, right there. Make you foul you. Make you foul you.
Good pressure by Oak Hill, but able to move the ball around are the Eagles.
Yep.
And a foul is whistled there.
You want to get the ball in your hands of your seniors, Peyton, and Peyton Purcell, the ones that are going to knock down the free throws when it matters.
And that's where you want your senior leadership
to step up,
to be effective. That's
Yep.
right. Well, I'm just really impressed with the game plan from Coach Carbo tonight that's been developed and executed. Baylor Smith gets the first.
And they've knocked those down like they needed to.
Oh, that's huge. That's
made all of those
huge,
free
yeah.
throws. None of it matters if you can't knock down the easy ones.
Baylor Smith trying to make it a 9-point game. Does that with 1:08 to go. When you can shoot the 3, stranger things have happened. But the Eagles just have to not foul and defend the perimeter. Good work pushing things out. Running one-hander, no good. And the rebounds have been the key.
They have.
Tonight, no doubt.
They've completely dominated this game on the boards, offensive and defensive. You're going to win a lot of ball games that way.
It's just not fair by Sam to hold that ball up like
no.
that. Timeout. Or was that a foul? Nope, foul was.
Had to be a foul.
Yep.
We sure didn't want to call a timeout there.
That's going to send Matthew Hicks to the line with 41 seconds. And he makes both of these. That'll virtually seal it.
Should.
First free throw bangs around and no good. Still can get it past a 3-possession. Make it a 4-possession game is what you have to do. Second free throw by Hicks, and that's a big one. Quickly down the line, and Oak Hill's going to have to get a shot off quick. Oh, when you got 2 seniors out there on him. Long range 3 is launched, no good. Long rebound control. Ty will kick it back outside. Boone fires away. That's no good. 22 seconds remain here. And a foul whistle there. Boone on Hicks.
Good clean foul there.
Yeah, had a chance to get a little testy, but you let him go.
That's right.
That's what.
No intention there. You can tell when it's intentional.
Look, keep an eye on 13 Everett Boone the next couple of years here.
Going to be a good player.
Oh, absolutely is. Continues to grow, continues to get
stronger.
That's right.
Learns the game a little bit more. He's going to be a player. I agree.
19.6 to go. First free throw up and it's good. 11-point margin. Eagles led by 13 in this one, was their largest. And an offensive rebound on a free throw at the end of the game just drives you crazy.
Boy, that'll just eat you up. Just rub salt in the wound.
I do like holding off and not whistling the foul, though. I don't mind that so much.
Yep.
8 seconds to go in this one.
Just rub salt in the wound there on Coach McGee.
Been a tremendous night here for the Eagles. Oak Hill will rebound and get back to work. Their senior night is coming up Tuesday night. Senior night for the Eagles is Friday night, but Thursday night, be back out here for Menard and Arca. Final score 59-48. Final thoughts, KP?
Great game from Sam and Gage on the boards. Shows what a difference that makes. Looking forward to being out here on Thursday.
Absolutely. Rebounding was incredible. Big 2-step for the Eagles tonight. Girls win. Boys win. And that's going to wrap it up for Nick Morrow, KP Miles. I am Doug Gang. God bless you all and good night.